Hey everyone, I have a video here where I'm going to talk about a new release that just came out, and it's another Beatles BBC release. In 1994, 19 years ago now, they put this one out. It was live at the BBC. I guess we can call this one Volume 1, the original version, in a sepia tone cover. I've always liked this photo. I thought it was a great package here, the way it looked. But anyway, we had to wait 19 years for Volume 2, which has just come out. Isn't that something? Anyway, this is going to be a bit of a mini rant. It seems every time these days when an album comes out, it's always a big deal to try to get it. You know, a lot of you older people will remember back in the day when it was release date, you know, you went in on the release date or soon after and you got the album you wanted, and there was no muss, no fuss, washed your hands of it. It was very easy, very quick. Today there's always problems because there's multiple versions available and you don't know which way to go. Well, in my case, I had two options this morning. One of them was to go to Best Buy. I found out that Best Buy has the CD of the new Volume 2. Okay, with a special limited edition exclusive for Best Buy customers where they're going to put several rare picture postcards in there. But I also found out that the vinyl version, which is in a store I know about a half-hour's drive that carries new vinyl from me, they're going to have, if you buy the vinyl, they're going to give you a 7-inch 45 with a picture sleeve of special BBC recordings. So I'm saying to myself, oh wow, you know, what am I going to do? I can't be in two places at the same time. I want to get there when the doors open today at 10 o'clock. So do I go to Best Buy and get the CD with the extra postcards before they run out? Or do I go over to my record store some half-hour drive away, buy the 12-inch vinyl with the extra 45 picture sleeve? Well, since I'm a record collector, that was the priority. So I drove the half hour, 10 o'clock, when they opened the doors to my store to get the vinyl and the bonus 45. Now here's where it really gets interesting. I had a problem a month ago when I went to buy Paul McCartney's brand new album, New, and there was the same kind of rigmarole, and now I got into the same kind of thing this time. I had called up my record store 2 days ago, and I said to them, or 3 days ago, I said, when are you going to get the Beatles on-air BBC Sessions Volume 2 in? They said, we're going to get it in on Tuesday, which is today. Now, it just so happens, I'm off from work today, and I was off yesterday on Monday. I had a long weekend. So I was able to go either day. Well, today is the day they told me that it was released. So I drove over to this record store, and I get there, and I see the vinyl album. But when I asked the guy where the bonus 45s are, he says, oh, they were all sold out yesterday. We had only 25 of them, and they all sold out right away in the first hour, of course. And as we all know, most of the people there probably don't even want them, and they probably got them on eBay right now for $100 or something. Okay, so I got annoyed because, hey, you know, again, they told me that the release date was today, but then they moved it to yesterday. So I was home yesterday. I could have got there 10 o'clock yesterday, and I could have got one of the first albums and got the bonus 45. But of course, it didn't work out that way. Anyway, so what I decided to do was I decided to pass on the vinyl album for now. Quite frankly, money's a little tight right now. I have to wait for the next paycheck anyway. I would have bought the album version on vinyl if they had the bonus 45 there. But, so again, it was misinformation, you know, screwing up again on the part of the store, telling me Tuesday instead of Monday. So I missed out on a collector's item. So they had the new CDs. I decided to go with this thing, which I saw. It's a little box edition. Got both versions. It's got the new album here, which is the newly released colored cover version of Live at the BBC Volume 2 on air. But they also redid this one. If you notice the black and white cover, for those who don't know, this was the original from 1994. They've redone it now like this. The one from 1994 has been reissued in a black and white sleeve. If you have the black and white sleeve, it's the new one. This sepia tone one is the original. I think there's some new stuff on here, just a couple, but mainly it's mostly the same as this. This is not a review. I'm not doing a review yet or anything, but I did hear an interview with I think Kevin Howlett, if I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm not sure. Apologies if I got it wrong. He says some of these have been, this is remastered, some of the noise reductions have been improved and stuff. So it's worth a Beatles fan's while to pick this up, even if they have this already. So anyway, so I figured it was good to kill two birds with one stone, and I was able to get that the box that has both of these in there, including the new one. This is the brand new release, Volume 2, on air. Okay, so I got it. And I was really annoyed that I missed the vinyl, because even though right now it's a little tight, and I would have got the vinyl. The vinyl was like 55 bucks, man. It's like near 60 bucks, I think. It's, I think, 4 discs, 3 or 4 discs in there. Maybe 3 discs, 3-disc set in the vinyl. I'll pick it up in a couple of weeks when the next check gets here, but I was really annoyed because I wanted that bonus 45, you know? So the guys in the store said, well, I'm sorry, as a consolation, here, we'll give you this, you know? It's a photo, I don't know, it's supposed to be limited. Number 4,738 out of 10,000 lithographs. I've got this picture somewhere on a piece of cardboard. I mean, I don't really need it. I mean, I'll keep it, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted the 45. It was a nice gesture on their part to try to make amends for giving me the misinformation and causing me to miss out. But anyway, then when I drove home, I said, what the hell? And I went to Best Buy, and they had the single edition, so I rebought. I can't believe I did it. I don't know. It was cheap enough, it wasn't that expensive, so I rebought it just to get the extra postcards, which I guess I'll kind of do sort of an opening here now, and see what the postcards are. This is a Best Buy exclusive. Okay. The postcards are as follows. These are pretty nice. So I actually said, okay, I'll rebuy it. I know that's crazy. Now I've got an extra copy of this disc. Maybe I'll give it to my nephew or something. These are nice photos. Some of them I've never seen before, so very nice. Well, anyway, so I did get it on CD. Both the remastering of the first one and the brand new second one. Anyway, so I just thought I'd tell you what happened today, show you what I got. It's not an official review or anything, and I'll get to the vinyl hopefully in a couple of weeks. Thanks a lot, guys.